What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel today to a brand new video, and I'm back! Yes, I am back. It's been a very long time, actually. A lot of stuff has been going on, and I've also noticed that we are very, very close to 500 subscribers. Like, what? We are very close to 500 subscribers, guys. Please hit that subscribe and please help me out. But in today's video, we are back in Luke Star City, and we are building a bank, and I realised I cannot do nothing for signs, really. I can't spell. Well, I can spell, but yeah, I try and do the dollar sign. That didn't work. So I put like initials for like Luke Star Banks. I put LSB, and that didn't work as well. So I don't know what I'm going to do about the sign. But yeah, it's kind of terrible, kind of embarrassing. But I'm going to keep it in the video because, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Without further ado, let's get right into today's video. Hey guys, and welcome back to Luke Star City. Yes, we are back in my city. It's been such a long time, and it is still here. Of course it will be. It will never ever leave. Will you, city? Until someone comes along and blows it up, which hopefully won't happen. Now, today I woke up and I've just thought of something really good to do. Now, obviously, we have KFC, McDonald's, Target, and we've got Walmart over there, and we have also Nike and Starbucks. These companies need something called money. Now, some of these companies have quite a lot of money, like Nike, Starbucks, KFC, Walmart, Target, all of them really, pretty much. They need somewhere to store that money. They need somewhere to store their diamonds, their emeralds, their gold, everything. So they need a bank. Now, I ain't got a bank because I haven't built one yet, but hopefully that is going to change in today's video. So today, we are building a bank for my city. Now, as there is actually not that many shops, it doesn't need to be a big bank. So I'm thinking just here. Just a little bank, just here. Just to sit here, next to the farm as well. That provides us with all of our wheat and stuff like that. That's wheat, not weed. Wheat, as in like for bread. Not weed, as in like you get high or something like that. So, yes, this is what we're going to be building today. I've got all the materials down here for what I think I would need. And, right, so yeah, without further ado, let's get right started. So, right, the size of it, it's not supposed to be big. So, I think I'm just going to do sort of like, just build this to the classic. I don't even know how far down to go. About there to do it randomly. Yeah, looks like a good size, actually. Right, so let's just complete it, and then we'll go on to the next step. And last one. There we go. Perfect. Now, the only thing is that we do need to find the doorway. And me being me, because the way I am, I like to be, like, dead center. So that means we've got to do some counting. Hopefully I remember how to count. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, that's 18. What's half of 18, guys? Correct, 9. Why am I doing maths? 9. Right, that is the center. So what I'm going to do, I'll put a block there. I'm just going to make this just naturally wider, just a little bit, because, well, I want it to be wider. So we're going to do something like that. Perfect. And then we can just put these together. And there we go. We've got a very big doorway. Yeah, I might actually make that a bit... There we go. That's better. Okay, so what we're going to put on the side. So that is basically... That's the doorway, basically. What I might do... I might just get some of this, like, stained... Actually, let's just get rid of the flooring. If we're going to do... Put some stuff down. We'll make this also white as well. And put some black stained glass down to act sort of like it's sliding doors, I'm going to say. Make it actually a bit like... on it. There we go. And... No. Okay. Messed that one up. No. Right, okay, get right on. Go on. There we go. There we go. Sliding doors. Kind of. Right, so obviously a bank needs windows. So we'll leave maybe 3. And then we just make this all just, well, blocks. Make it out of blocks. We'll make it like that. How does that look? That looks pretty good, actually. One thing we will do, we'll make it a bit bigger, actually. There we go. That's more like it. We'll do the same on this side as well. There we go. Perfect. Hang on. It's just to make it even. Just do that. There we go. Okay, it's coming along. It's coming along nicely, actually. I'm actually kind of surprised at how good it's coming along. Right. Next up is the floor, which is always the annoying part. I hate doing the floors. I just wish I could just put everything as white. It'd be so much easier. Oh, you can sort of see the tunnel. Yeah, I've got to fix this, actually. I don't actually know if you guys actually been down here. Yeah, I made sort of like a tunnel out of water. Yeah, doesn't really work, so I just gave up halfway through it. It wasn't working how I wanted it to. Right, let's just fill all of this up with just white concrete and let's get the worst bit over with. Oh, finally, bang, there we go. Oh, the flooring's done. The worst part's over. Thank God, hallelujah. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these glass blocks in just for the windows real quick for our lovely bank. Now, the only thing I am going to do, I'm going to make this bank a little bit different than a normal bank. About maybe over here, it's going to have stairs. And our bank will be 2 floors. So on the first floor, it's going to be like the waiting area here, and over here is where you can go, like, and talk to the ladies or a guy and say, right, I want to deposit $6 million. I hope so. Maybe one day, never know. It'll be very good. But also, there'll be stairs going up to the second floor, which will be up here, which is just sky at the moment. And that is where all the offices will be, and that is also where the boss is going to sit, which I don't know who it is yet, because it can't be me, because I've got to just carry on building my city, so it can't be me. But I'll find someone. So the only thing I'm going to do, though, is I'm just going to basically make a bunch of just single windows, just like this. Hang on a minute.
A few moments later.
Okay, and done, guys. There we go. So we've got our entrance, we've got a bunch of windows, and I've got to say, it doesn't look that bad, actually, especially with all those windows like that. That looks pretty good, actually. So what we're going to do now is probably the roof, so I can see where I can put lights down, so we can actually see what we're doing in here. Now the other thing is, obviously up here is going to be, I need to make a bit of room, so for the stairs, so we'll do just only doesn't need to be big or anything, just enough room. There we go. Right, and now I just put some stairs down like so. There we go, perfect. And now we just put some normal stairs. Oh no, wrong way. There we go. That one, I'll put this one like there. Yeah, that works. Okay, perfect. Right, we've got our stairs. Right, so now we're going to try and build sort of like the counter where you can talk to the people at the desks, which is going to be quite easy to do, I think, anyway. So we'll just do that. We'll put a chair like there so they can actually sit down and get some work done. Like, you ain't going to be sleeping on the job here, people. No, sleeping on the job. And then I think most of them do have like sort of bulletproof glass around them. So we'll probably put some of that down as well. Just do that real quick. We'll make it 3 high, I think. I think that's a good amount. Right, okay, one thing I do need to do, I need to put a block here. There we are. Look at that. There we go. That looks better, actually. Damn, I'm good at Minecraft sometimes. Sometimes. Very rarely. There we go. And then there we go. And then there we go. And there we go. Done. Okay, so this is where you can talk to people, which I haven't hired yet. Now, behind here, I'm thinking of just putting like a window like that, just for a bit of like, we'll put it like literally right behind their seats. But that does mean like a sniper could be like over there and just snipe one of the people. Yeah. Might have to say that to them when we're hiring people. Right, so we just put windows in. Bang, bang. And then that and that. And then that there. And there we go. Perfect. Why am I here? I don't work here. Perfect, there we go. Now I am going to put some carpet down, just sort of like... Hang on, let's have a look. What kind of carpet do we need down here? Maybe like black or grey, I think. Let's try grey. Let's put some grey carpet down. And we'll just sort of like... I'll do this sort of thing. So people know where to go and where not to go. If that makes any sense to people in this game. I have no idea. The villagers are kind of stupid. Yeah, that'll do. I like it. Right, okay. We'll do the decorations. I'll probably do that towards the end, because obviously this is very plain like this. But anyway, let's start on to the second floor. Now, the second floor is going to be very simple. We just build the roof, really. It's just going to be sort of like we're building the floor and the roof at the same time. Oh, God. Right, off we go again. And done. Oh, God, I hate doing floors. Right, okay, so now we can actually go downstairs and have a look and see how dark it is. Okay, it's pretty dark. Right, okay, I can fix this. I can fix this by doing that. Yeah, I hope this works. Does this look terrible? I hope it doesn't. We're about to find out. And it doesn't look that bad, actually. Right, the only thing I'm going to do, I am going to put just a bunch of these all around. Right, I won't do it on that side because, well, there's windows. But we can do it like that. Yeah, this lights it up a little bit. I could do one just sort of like in every other, in between each window. Oh, my bad. Hang on. Okay, that's got to stay there like that. Yeah, this works, I'd say. One thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put, okay, we can't, this guy's house is in the way a little bit, but we need another window, so I'm just going to put this here. It just brings a bit more light in. There we go, that looks better. Okay, right, let's now, I've just got to make a bunch of offices up here now. Oh, for God's sakes, off we go again. And there we go. I thought on this looks like a school. It looks like a school classroom, actually. Right, so now for the big boss, who's a lazy he's going to just sit just here. There's a big chair for him. And he'll have a big desk. Just a big ass desk. Because he never leaves. He just sits there and does work. Because that is where I'm going to say to him to do. We'll put that there like that. And then we just build him a nice big desk. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I might put a few more here, actually, of people. But that'll do for now. Right, so all we do now is just build the rest of it, really. So, yeah, off we go. Just got to build the rest of the bloody bank. It was only supposed to be a small bank. It's turned out to be quite a big bank. Oh, God.
6.5 hours later.
And done. There we go. Now, I just thought for this, I was thinking about the sign. Why not? Oh, hang on a minute. I've got to put lights in there. It's way too dark in there. Hang on. Oh, I'll get rid of that. There we go. Right, let's quickly go upstairs and put some lights down. Oops, I forgot about that. Sorry, people. I know it's a bit dark, isn't it? Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh, there we go. Just sort of like a very quick design sort of thing. It's pretty much crap anyway. Right, the only thing is I think it's mainly the roof that sort of ruins it. Is that it looks just like a big house. Like these other two here. But now I look at it, it looks a lot bigger as well. So the only thing I could think of to make it stand out is, there we go, if we get some gold, and we put that for here, and we just do, you know, just something natural, like maybe something like, I suppose it looked like an S for like the dollar sign. That did not work. It looks more like an F. Okay, hang on. I've got to figure out how to do this correctly. Right, guys, I found out something. I'm not good at this. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put LSB for Luke Star Bank. That is literally it, but I'm going to do it in gold. So we put an L. Come on. L, then an S. I don't know how to do S's. Like, something like that, isn't it? And then... No, put that one there, like that. Yeah, okay, I'd say that looks alright. You know what, we'll just do it like that. It looks like a 5, but it's supposed to be an S, alright? Leave me alone, alright? I'm not good at this game. And then, this should be quite easy to do for a B. Like that. This is going to look absolutely terrible, guys. You know what? Sod the sign, alright? F it, I'm not doing that. Alright, forget about the sign, alright? The sign's terrible. There we go, that's me bank done. Alright, okay. In here's the waiting room. Yeah, I need to put decorations down, but this is the base of it. Here is where people can go. We've got to hire people, and we also got to tell them that they could get sniped. Yeah. So, yeah, this is where you can basically deposit or withdraw money. And if you want anything more serious, like a mortgage, you go up here. And if you want to complain, you go and see the big boss guy. and you got a lovely view of the city. So now KFC, McDonald's, Target and Walmart and probably future shops can all put their money somewhere nice and safe, and that's got a bloody stupid sign. I've got to change that, but I'll do that off camera. But anyway, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and miss out the next video I put out. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.